Today's court sitting in Abuja was full of tension. And trust me, the atmosphere was something else. People were waiting from morning just to hear what the judge would say about Nnamdi Kanu's case. The lawyers came early, the journalists were all around, and everyone wanted to know, will the court allow him to continue the trial or not? Remember to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, because this story is just getting deeper. So here's what went down. The Nigerian Medical Association had been asked by the court to examine Nnamdi Kanu and give a full report about his health. Today, that report was presented, and the judge didn't waste time reading it in court. The NMA said Kanu's health condition is not life-threatening and that he is medically fit to continue his trial. Immediately, you could see people whispering in the courtroom, some happy, some not too pleased. The judge accepted the report officially, and that means this case is moving forward. Please, if you're following this gist, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so we can keep you updated as new details drop. Now let's talk about why that statement, fit to stand trial, is a big deal. In simple English, it means the court believes Nnamdi Kanu can understand what's happening in court. He can talk to his lawyers and he can defend himself properly. If the medical report had said otherwise, maybe the trial would have been stopped for more treatment or delay. But because of this finding, the judge made it clear, no more excuses, no more waiting. The defense should get ready to open their case. The judge, Justice James Omotosho, then gave clear dates. He said the defense will start their presentation on the 23rd of October and continue for 6 straight days and no breaks until the 30th of October. That means Kanu's legal team must plan very well because the time is short and the judge wants the case to move fast. So the next big courtroom drama will begin on October 23rd. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so when that day comes, you'll get the full gist immediately. Now, another interesting thing that happened today was when Kanu's lawyers asked the court to allow private meetings with their client. They said the DSS environment is too controlled, and sometimes they fear their conversations might not be private. The judge agreed that lawyers should be able to talk to their client in private without any listening ears, even if it means using the courtroom for their discussions. That move surprised some people in court. It showed the judge wants both fairness and progress at the same time. This case is not just about one man, it's about how justice is done in Nigeria. That's why everybody is watching, both in Nigeria and outside. Some see it as a political case, others see it as a legal one. But what matters right now is that the court has said Kanu is fit to stand trial and the defense must begin soon. Let's talk about the bigger picture. Nnamdi Kanu, as you know, is the leader of IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. His name alone brings strong emotions from different sides. Over the years, his case has gone through so many stages. Arrest, extradition, multiple court sittings, and even controversies over how he was brought back to Nigeria. This stage now is one of the most crucial because it's the part where his side will finally speak fully in court. The NMA report itself was very detailed. It said his condition could be handled inside the DSS medical setup and there was no danger to his life. So for now, the court believes the DSS can continue to take care of him medically. Still, people outside are not entirely convinced. Some of his supporters say they want independent doctors to check him again just to be sure. Others say they just want the trial to finish so that the truth can finally be clear for everyone. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe because when those 6 days of trial begin, there will be plenty to talk about. The way this case is handled will shape how people see the justice system. Some government supporters are saying this is proof that the court is doing everything by the book, allowing doctors, following due process, and giving Kanu's lawyers access. On the other side, human rights groups are still cautious. They say they will continue to monitor to make sure no right is violated. So you see, both sides are watching every move carefully. Between now and October 23rd, the defense team will be preparing their witnesses and documents. The question now is, who will they call first? What kind of evidence will they bring? Will they go for a long defense or keep it short and powerful? Those are the questions people are asking right now. And trust me, when that defense opens, the courtroom will be packed again. You know, this case has been going on for years, and every new session feels like another chapter in a long story. But after today's court decision, we are now entering the part where things may finally start moving towards a conclusion. That's why this particular hearing is very important. It's the turning point. Let me tell you something interesting that most people didn't notice. When the NMA report was being read in court, nobody from either side objected. Not the prosecution, not even Kanu's lawyers. That silence alone showed that both sides accepted the report's conclusion. So, for now, the health issue is officially settled, at least in the eyes of the court. But of course, Nigerians like gist, and people are already talking online. Some saying the report favored the government, others saying it's fair and balanced. Everyone is reading meaning into it. But what truly matters is what happens next in court. So again, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe so that you don't miss the next part of this ongoing story. Now let's talk about the meaning of fit to stand trial again in a very simple way. It doesn't mean a person has perfect health or no medical issues. It only means they are well enough to understand the court process, talk to their lawyers, and respond to questions properly. So yes, Kanu may still have health concerns, but according to the NMA, they are manageable and not serious enough to stop the trial. And because of that, the judge wants this trial to move fast and finish within that 1 week. That's how serious he is about keeping this case from dragging any longer. He even wants both sides to come prepared. No unnecessary delay, no excuses. That means the next court dates will be very intense and packed with information. Another point people are discussing is whether Kanu will remain in DSS custody during this time, or if there will be any changes. For now, the court did not order his release, but it did make sure that his lawyers will get better access to him. That alone was seen as a small win for the defense team today. Let's also talk about how this is playing out politically. Some people believe this ruling will reduce the tension that's been building among his supporters because at least there's progress. Others believe the opposite. They think once the defense begins, more public interest and reactions will come up again. But whatever happens, the most important thing is that peace is maintained and everyone allows the law to take its full course. So, my people, if you're watching and you love this kind of detailed gist, please click that like button now. It really helps us a lot. And subscribe so you can join the family. I always bring you calm and clear news. No noise, no drama, just the facts in simple English. Now, before I stop for today, let me summarize what we've talked about. Nnamdi Kanu was in court today. The Nigerian Medical Association gave the medical report. They said his health is not life-threatening. The judge accepted the report and said he is fit to stand trial. The defense will now begin their case on October 23rd and finish by October 3rd. The judge also allowed Kanu's lawyers to have private talks with him. That's the main takeaway for today. If you love this kind of real-time update, please like this video right now and subscribe so you don't miss the defense story when it starts on the 23rd. I still have more details to break down about how the defense team is preparing, what they are likely to argue, and how the public is reacting to today's court decision.